All right. Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Davon Reeves. I am the president and founder of the Vaughn Group and CEO and founder of Vestor, which is a crowdfunding platform for commercial real estate. And my goal is to come to you live the 5th and 28th of each month. And today is August 5th. And I'm here with a very special guest, Ramel Lee, who's the managing partner and founder of RDL Hotel Fund, and he has officially closed on his first round for his fund. And so, yes, give everybody some love for Ramel. Yay! Because it's not like in person, so we can't hear the hand clap. So I'm a clap for you. I need to get that machine, the machine where it goes, but I'm gonna do it. But anyway, Ramel, let everybody know who you are.
Hey, good evening, everyone. As Davon said, my name is Ramel Lee. I'm managing partner of RD Capital Partners. We're an alternative investment firm, and we launched RDL Hotel Fund 1. It's a crowdfunding fund that allows non-accredited investors to invest in the hotel space.
Congratulations. See, there we go. Congratulations. See, there we go. Congratulations. Thank you, Marlo. See, that is a big deal. So it's not a lot of, for one, it's not a lot of black owned or black managed funds, particularly for hotels. So congrats on being a part of the small percentage. And I know, so now you got the money. Now we just got to get you some deals. So
Yes.
I was on the phone. Look, I was on the phone today telling somebody about you. I was like, look, we got to give Ramel a deal. They were like, say less. So I don't know if they
I think
reached
they
you.
gave me a call today.
Okay, yeah, you like
Yeah.
that.
And
I was like,
they
look,
sent a couple things over, so it's a couple things for me to look at.
yeah, you did. I was like, usually it's the opposite. People be having deals with no money. I said, no,
Yeah.
Ramel got the money. We just got to find the right deal. And so I think we're gonna get you. And it's not even just you. It's just with the transaction market right now, as you can see, it's just not a lot of things moving. But I think moving forward, that I think is going to change. So you're definitely in the right position. So how does it feel closing on your first fund?
It feels good. It feels a set of accomplishments, something that I set out to do. Especially doing things a little differently than how most people did it.
Yeah,
Um, I know some people question why I did it that way, but it was a method to my madness.
yeah,
I wanted to be capitalized, so when I found that
you got,
great deal, I could just
yeah.
jump right on it.
Yeah, and then there was some incentives for your first round. Usually, it's
Yes.
always best, as you know, to get in on the first round of things. Um, there's just incentives. The returns. So you got a lot of early investors who'll be able to get on the first. Now, do you plan to open around another round?
Yeah, we plan to open another round. The plan is once we identify the first asset for the fund, is to open up a second round. Obviously, the terms are not going to be as favorable as the
First
first
round,
round,
right?
but people will be able to see exactly what we're purchasing,
Hmm.
and to give them more confidence in some of the other hotels that we'll purchase going forward. So whether we have funding equity gap for this first hotel, or we just look to raise for a second hotel, we're going to go with a second round.
Now, with the fund, would you partner with anyone else? Like, let's say if somebody has a deal that made sense for you, would you partner with someone else as a general partner since you're
If someone else had a
capitalized?
deal, if someone else had a deal that made sense, and the deal fits our investment strategy, then yeah,
Mhm.
we could work something out where I would partner with them.
So for folks who are listening who may have your investment strategy, do you mind sharing your investment strategy?
Oh, absolutely. So our fund is the investment strategy is to acquire select service or extended stay hotels.
Mhm.
We're looking in secondary and tertiary markets. We're looking for a value add play, whether it's through professional management or light renovation or reposition of the hotel. Um, and we're looking, to develop it into a cash flowing asset and a 5 year hold.
5 year hold. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Now, with the fund, is it only for hotels, or do you do other asset classes?
This fund is exclusively for hotels.
Okay, it's for hotels. Would you consider other asset classes?
Well, with Ardley Capital Partners, we would invest in other asset classes.
Mhm.
However, this fund specifically is
Typically, this
is for the
is
hotel.
it's for the hotel. So the hotel. Okay, okay. Well, so now, like I said, you capitalize. Now you got to find some deals. And with the closing, I'm sure you had a lot of brokers reaching out to you. I'm sure, uh,
Yeah,
sending deals like, "Oh, look, oh, Marlo said this is brilliant." So she must enjoyed your method to madness.
yes, that definitely that happened.
Oh, did we lose
Another
you?
another interesting development
Ramel.
happened. You can hear me?
Oh. Oh, is it me?
I
Let's
can hear
see.
you. I can hear and see you. Can you hear me?
And I appreciate you all on the live. There you are, Ramel. I
Okay.
don't know if you left. Oh, am I still frozen?
You were frozen to me.
And
I'm
you
not
were
sure.
frozen to me.
Oh,
I'm like, Ramel, Ramel. And it's like, we can hear you. We can hear you. It's frozen on my end. Yeah,
it it just happened again. I'm not sure
like
if
a
it's
million
me or
tabs
you.
up. Who knows? That's the story of my life. Oh man, we were having such a good conversation. We're not about to
I,
cut this thing short.
I can hear you. Your video just went out to me.
Yeah, I can hear you too. Okay, it did. Okay. There we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear and see me now?
I can hear you, but your screen is frozen to me.
I'm here.
Okay.
Uh oh. But you can hear. Oh man, I don't want to end the stream and then we get back on, and then we'll lose it. Let me see. Is this better?
Yeah, I got you now.
Oh, okay. That was so weird. I just switched browsers.
Oh, okay.
So now we're here. Okay. But you just froze again. I don't know. I Enter said it was fine. Anyway, we'll keep going. We want to lose the momentum. All this
Okay.
technical. You would think after COVID, all this tech stuff would end. You know, it's like, come on now, like get it together. No, I just switched browsers. Hopefully it works. So sorry, you guys, for the inconvenience. Appreciate you all for rocking with this. Okay, so we gotta keep this party going. We like Beyonce. Okay, we're gonna keep this thing going. You know how I feel about Beyonce. So as far as your fund, you say that it's only for hotels, for folks who want to invest. So, what are the next steps? So, do they contact you directly if they want to invest in the next round? Do they,
so,
if they want to learn more information? Like, what are the next steps for people who are interested?
so people that want to get more information and learn more about the next round, they can go to our website, rdleecp.com, and they can sign up for our email list, or they can email us at admin at rdleecp.com.
Okay, I put it in the chat so that way folks can get it. Okay, good. So, and you said in the beginning or before we got disconnected that you are looking at your investment thesis or criteria is looking at extended stay or limited service hotels. Is there a reason? I mean, I know why, but for the folks who may be interested and curious about your strategy, why are you choosing those type of hotels to invest?
Well, we're looking at those type of hotels because those segments in the hospitality are the best cash flowing assets. They
Hmm.
produce the greatest return on equity, and for the investor that's investing in this fund, I know that cash flow is important to them.
Hmm.
It's not going to be a lot of cash flow, obviously. The big buck comes at the exit. However,
Right.
I understand receiving distributions uh, brings confidence in what we're doing with the fund.
Okay. Well, good. Good. And you have experience because you've invested in hotels before, and you've invested in a Hilton and a IHG property, and you're a successful entrepreneur, and you start, which you don't tell your story enough. You didn't come from investing in. You weren't always, I guess, in investing in hotels. Like where, like what's your background?
So I like to say I went from being a cop to being in capital. Um, I started.
Oh, look at you! Come on, Ramel. I love it. Yes, I'm here for it.
So I did 22 years in law enforcement in New York.
Hmm.
And when you start, they encourage you. They bring the mutual fund people in, and they tell you, max out your retirement plans, and because when you retire, you're gonna like make less money, and you'll get taxed at a lower. And I always thought, when I retire, I'm gonna do all the things I can't do because I'm working. I'm gonna
Right.
need more money. So I started on my entrepreneurial path, started a security firm. We had security guards, training and consulting. And COVID hit
Hmm.
and basically shut the our security business down. My clients called and said their office buildings never been more safe. They're shut. No one's in them.
Hmm.
So that forced us to shift to logistics. We partnered with Amazon and was doing last mile delivery services. And as you can imagine, during COVID, that was a booming business. Security eventually came back online, and we had the problem of too much cash. So we started looking into investing. We started looking into real estate, particularly commercial real estate. And then that's when I actually, in my research and stuff, that's when I came across you. And and in full transparency, I see you had the course, and I was always a little iffy about people,
I
with
see
courses
why.
and
Yeah, I
stuff
see
like
why.
that.
It's some scammers out there. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, so I said, uh, I don't know about this. I said, if they're really doing it, how do they have time to teach? Right. That was always my thought. Right. And
Yeah, I
then
don't have too much time.
And then I seen you on a couple of podcasts, and your message resonated with me, so I signed up. And then I just remember, we're supposed to be an 8-week course, and like 10 days in, I'm on week 6, and you were like, "Did you do this yet? Did you do that yet?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm following the course." And so, and then you got me into my first couple hotel deals, and here we are.
Here you are. Yep. So you ready to go. So we just gonna now. One thing I will say, I know it's so amazing on your journey, right? It really is. So thank you for that. And as far as like you were just at NAB Hood, I heard you was on the boat.
Yeah, I got ended up
On
being
Choices. For those who don't know, Choice, they have a invite only boat that they sponsor. It's an experience at NAB Hood. So
yeah. Oh, in addition to that, what you probably didn't hear was I was a panelist on.
what?
Yeah,
How you
and
not tell me that?
everything just happened so quickly.
That's NAB Hood. Yeah.
Yeah, Andy grabbed me and said, "Can you speak about raising capital?" And I said,
Oh
"Yeah."
my
So he
God!
said,
How
"Mic him
you
up,"
not tell me that?
and he said, "Mic him up," and threw me on the stage.
Oh
And
my gosh, that
yeah,
is amazing. So what?
and
So what did you talk about?
so it was me and two other panelists, and we were each in different segments of the capital raising.
Uh huh.
Um, one they raised for just themselves. Another
Mhm.
company they raised from family offices and institutional investors
Mhm.
on
Yeah.
behalf of operators. And
Mhm.
me, I raised directly from retail
I
investors
would
and
say yeah, you do
family
retail.
and
Yeah,
friends. Yeah,
which is good. Which is good for NAB because a lot of the folks are like first timers. So it
right.
was.
Yeah, my journey and how I did things probably resonated more with them because the average person starting, they don't have connections with institute. They're not even doing big enough deals for institutional
Right,
investors. So
right, right, right.
um,
Look at you. Look, I had to find out on, on the.
everything just happened so fast. I didn't even get a
It's
chance.
like the story of your life.
Yes. We went to a dinner, and
Uh huh.
I told the story of I only found out about Nab Hood because I stayed an extra night in
Oh, that's
Miami
right.
to hear
Last
you
year.
speak, and then I found out about the conference, and I signed up, and then a year later I'm on the stage, right? So, you know,
Oh yeah. Oh, that is right. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then
yeah. So yeah, so that's
I
how it
tell
all
you,
happened.
stick with me. You never know what's going to happen. You know you got to stay ready.
Yes. Yep. So yes, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Oh my goodness. This is so amazing. I'm so happy for you. So again, how can people connect with you because you're doing a lot of the legwork, right? So because you're talking to people who are more passive investors as they can see you're doing the work, you're getting the deals done. You're connecting with the people that you already have relationships with the major brands, Choice, IHG. So you're already, I'm sure you're ahead of the curve from a lot of people at NAPUT, I'm sure. As far as like just information and
Right.
relationships, I'm so proud of you. That is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. So I mean,
Look, Andy ain't even asked me to come speak. I love it. I'm here for it. I love it.
what I mean, so really, how the fund really came about was, like I said, I learned um a great amount of what I know from you, and one of the big things is you're about increasing Black hotel ownership. And so when people found out I was investing in hotels, I was the only, most of the people I came across, I was the only Black person they ever met investing in hotels. So
Wow.
people were interested. And so, I started speaking to people about it and telling them how I was doing it.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, all right, this is great, but how do I get involved now? And
Yeah.
that's how I ended up creating the vehicle. Um, I launched the fund because that was the next step for them was okay, you told me everything you know and how you did it. Now how do I do it? So
Yeah.
I created the vehicle, the opportunity for them to invest. And we hosted on Investor because we used
Mm-hmm.
the Reg CF exemption to raise capital. That
Mm-hmm.
allowed us to raise capital from non-accredited investors. Anyone, you
Mm-hmm.
know, for those who don't know, accredited investor is someone who's make 200,000 a year or has $1 million net worth, not counting their primary residence. Um, but the majority of people, they don't fit that criteria, and
Mm-hmm.
especially from my tribe, public servants, they most of them aren't making over 200,000 a year, but they are making enough to invest. And then
Mm-hmm.
also in the journey, I also was able to show them and hook them up with people where they were able to take their IRA money, the same money that they told us to sock away and put into stocks. They
Oh, the
were
retirement. Yeah.
Yeah, they was able to roll that over into self-directed IRAs and invest in the fund that way. So,
Mm-hmm.
it was important for me to make the bar of entry low enough for them to get into, um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and give them opportunity to invest in the hotel asset as well.
So with your fund, is it structured well, your second round, because your first round is closed. So with the next round, is it just the fund where they investing in multiple assets, or is it just going to be where they're investing in the the asset that you get under contract?
So they'll still be investing in the fund with multiple assets, and the way it works is the fund then purchase the hotel assets. So you have to be
Mm-hmm.
invested in the fund, and then the fund to purchase the hotel assets.
So if you have, like 3 or 4 hotels in the fund, or when you get that amount, right, then they'll be able to take advantage of distributions from multiple hotels and not just one.
Yes, exactly, and it
Okay.
allows us diversification of the hotels too, right? Like part of our plan is also to diversify uh, between segments. So, we won't get two extended stays, right? We'll get an extended stay and a transient. We won't get all of our hotels that we won't be in the southeast, right? We'll do southeast and midwest. We want to be able to mitigate risk of any type of regional. We wouldn't want three hotels in the southeast and then it's a bad hurricane season and wipe out the whole portfolio,
Got
right?
it. Got it. Smart. Smart.
Or have three in the Midwest and then it's a horrible winter and wipe out that portfolio. So we're looking to diversify location as well.
Are you looking for any particular brands, or you're just focused more so on the type of hotels?
We're focused more on the type and the numbers. We're letting the numbers tell the story for us.
Okay.
Um, if they pencil the way we want, that's what we're going for. So it can be a choice. It could be an IHG. It could be a red roof. If it pencils
As long
the
as
way
it makes sense.
yeah, what we're looking for,
Okay.
that's what we're going with. And
Okay.
like you said,
Okay.
I've been able to develop relationships with a lot of the brands.
I
So
know. I'm so
so
proud of you.
thanks. So I'm comfortable with almost any brand. Like there's
You
somebody I
really
know,
are. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that I can speak with directly.
And they respond back to you, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I love
And
it. Look,
people
you
right
don't
in the
have those
C-suite.
issues that some folks, some folks be like, the brands won't, I don't hear back. You're like, well, I don't know about you, but I don't have them issues.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to get out there. You got to network. They got to see you, and they got to see some traction from you, right? They got to see that you're doing something, that you're not just
Mm-hmm.
showing up and eating
Mm-hmm.
food at the or hanging out in the lobby at the conferences, right? They want to, if they see you making some movement, getting in on some deals, they'll take you seriously and they'll respond back to you.
I love. So now you're on LinkedIn, so folks they can connect with you on LinkedIn. Where else can they connect with you?
LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You can find us at RD Lee Capital Partners.
Mm-hmm.
There's like underscores between the names on LinkedIn. No, on Instagram is underscores between the names, but on LinkedIn and Facebook, just RD Lee Capital Partners. You can find us on social media.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I put it in the chat where folks can find you. So let me see. Okay. Well, I appreciate you for joining in and for being our special guest. And congratulations. I'm so proud. I mean, this is amazing. I didn't even know you were doing all these things. So you just killing it. I'm so proud of you. This is
Thank you.
amazing.
we're working. We're out here working.
Oh no, you out there working. You ain't have to tell me. You out there, you moving and shaking, and you doing a phenomenal job. And so I'm so happy to hear that. And so that just means that your deal is pretty much coming soon. So I'm excited, and I cannot wait to check into your first hotel. I'm excited.
Looking forward to hosting you there.
Oh yeah, hopefully I get a friends and family discount. You know what I mean?
We'll hook you up. We'll hook you up.
Oh man. Well, thank you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see Marlo, I see Broderick, I saw Miss Daisy in here, saw Eric. So thank y'all so much for tuning in and staying with us while we had the technical difficulties. And then we will see you on the 28th.
All right, everyone. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.